No sword in my hands, just a will that won't break. I've seen modest terror tremble, felt every quake. Sam carried Frodo when he couldn't go on. Now I carry that heart even when hope is gone. Then came Gandalf's staff, lit the sky. Even the darkest times still let light fly. From Isengard fall to Helm's Deep's last stand. I rise with the brave, not just sword in hand. Don't fight for crowns, I don't kneel to fate. I stand like Eo and I won't hesitate. Aragorn's cry, Theoden's charge in the fray. I'm the flame in the dusk of the break of day. I don't fight for crowns, I don't kneel to fate. I stand like Eo and I won't hesitate. Aragorn's cry, Theoden's charge in the fray. I'm the flame in the dusk, the break of day. Fellow of the rings, I give it all. From Moria's dark to Mount Doomfall. Fellow, beyond the pain, we fight till it's over, we rise again. From ashes we rise, we answer the call. We stand for the light, we are one for all. Born with the fire like smog in the air, but I learned from Boromir, beware despair. Power corrupts, the ring's heavy price. Gollum fell chasing it twice. I saw Denethor fall, blinded by fear, while Faramir stood, silent but clear. Galadriel's grace, but a fire inside. She passed on the test, while others just lied. I'm not just a fighter, I'm light through the shade. Like Legolas, swift and Gimli unafraid. From Rivendell's peace to the Black Gate's cry, I rise like the eagles, I will not die. Hello, we give it all. From the Shire to Shadow, we heed the call. Hello, beyond the flame, with hearts unbroken, we rise again. Through trolls and rakes, we rise through the fall. We stand for the weak, we are one for all. Hello, through fire and stone, from ends that march to thrones overthrown. Hello, no fear remains, even Sauron's shadow breaks at our name. We carry the ring, we answer the call. We stand as the light, we are one for all. I am here with the fellow of the rings.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How is everybody doing? What's up? It is Saturday night, and instead of doing anything else, here we are. All right. Look at that. We got Uruk, a Slayer in a house. Turgon, brother, hop on if you can. After getting the little one to bed, I just actually did that. I just did that, 30 minutes ago? So, if you can hop on later, that would be awesome. What's up, Cleona? What's up, Ghost? Yeah. Yep. I said something, 2 days ago about this, and so you guys can notice we're here again 3 days in a row, and the plan is to be here very, very often. Now you might be asking, fellow, do you know something that we don't know about the game? And that's why you're doing more and more streams? Nope, I don't actually. I'm just excited. I think there is a nice little uptrend in the game, and I just want to keep doing what I'm doing. Started 3 years ago. Let us see the date when I actually started this channel. But yeah, I just enjoy it, and that's what we're gonna do. Keep going. Got Turgon, got Nick Rush, loving all these streams, these live streams. Yep. Hopefully we can keep going with you guys. I'm grateful that you guys are here. It's not about the number of people that are here, but just, you know, it's Saturday. It's almost midnight for me. I'm gonna be here for a couple of hours. And so if you guys want to join, if you can join, you know, come with us. There's a lot of stuff that we can do. Joel MB. See who else? We got Helm in the house. Dalbo, Noxy. Hi, Soka. I'll answer that question for you in just a moment. Okay? Let me pull up my not my blue stacks. I use LD Player for my emulator. So let's let it load up here. Got the nice little background going over here. Hope you guys enjoyed the intro. It was something I was cooking up today, and I was like, this looks pretty cool. There's still some work to that, but I thought it sounded pretty dope. So I'm like, yeah, let's give some live to the live streams. Let me make sure to pop the link in a couple of other places as well. So anybody that's wanting to join, if you're feeling lonely tonight, or they just want to chill and talk Rise to War, they can come. All right, so let's put it over here. Let's remove this part because I'm not sure if I can yet. Where is the official Discord? Whoever missed the intro, missed the intro. You can watch it later. BlueStacks is actually, it's not very good. Not a big fan of BlueStacks either. Here we go. Where is the last place I actually want to pop this into? Where is it? Come on. It's the Kraken one. Yep, this one right here. That's the one. Sound is the best free to play for your formation. I'm assuming gonna invest in a Mythic Com. Intro was to fire. I hope you liked it. I think we're good to go here. Did it load? Yes, it did. Talk about some bad luck yesterday, huh? Jeez. That was disgusting, honestly. Let's see. Thing is, even LD isn't the greatest. I'm not sure if there is a perfect emulator. There is a third one that I need to test, and I haven't tested in a while. It's the MSI emulator, so maybe that one might be better. GG was kind of Gil can be decent at R0 for free to play. He'll have his evasion and stun ability. I mean, he's still decent. He is still quite decent, our Gil. I'd say, at least. There are a few commanders that you can just really plug and play without having to really think about, and you know, Gil is one of those commanders. I maxed out on tiles. Imagine that, maxed out on tiles. So that's the thing. See, bit on the low performance right now. Let's see if we can remove anything. Freedom of isn't her gone with the jokes tonight? What's up, Mr. Juan? Hello from Denmark. How are you doing? It's pretty late for you. All right, let me hop on the voice chat in my Discord server. Jax is there waiting for us. How's your internet today, Jax?
it's normal again.
Sweet. What was the issue? Just set it.
You think I fucking know?
You never know. Uh, how's your day so far? Where you been?
Where have I been? In the bed. That's where I've been all night.
You sick or something?
No, man, I'm good.
All right, cool.
I don't really get sick. I haven't gotten sick in probably like 25 years.
Lucky you, man. Jeez. Who's coming over here? We got Soul.
So I'm a little concerned with you, man.
Why is that?
Well, what's with we're streaming every day now. What's going on with you, man? Talk to me.
Nothing, man. I just had to sit down with my wife. We were just kind of sitting down making plans. I was like, I enjoy doing YouTube, and I'm gonna try it out. Gotta make it work. You gotta make it work. So
You're kind of the de facto English streamer now. I mean, you're one of the last men standing, right?
yeah, and I will definitely be the last one standing in this game for sure. But
I mean, I saw King Under the Mountain did a video or something yesterday or the day before, and other than him, though, I don't know who else is English.
There's three of us that that are native English speakers. There's King Under the Mountain, HJW,
HJW, right? Okay.
Yeah, and then myself.
I don't think I've ever seen him. Yeah, I watched a little of his video and over in that. That seems like a really fun season.
It was.
Toby, Porter, and Lame, Gods, and Honk, and Bear, and some of our guys are over there. I saw them on the damn top 10 merit leaderboard, like 3 or 4 of our guys that are over there for a season or whatever, all in the top 10. So they're doing their normal thing.
Yep.
But that I wish we could have gotten into that one. That would have been fun.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, this one is, this one still has the potential to be fun, but
maybe we'll see. I don't know. It doesn't feels like whoever the powers that be, the leaders, whoever, they're going to make sure to keep their boot on our neck. Probably, we'll see. Who knows?
It is a bit quiet where we are. I'm where I'm at least right now. I mean, I was able to max out my tiles, get some resources for some troops, hopefully. All the way on the east of Great Rune. Where are you at?
I'm around. I'm not gonna say exactly where I am and what I'm doing.
True, that's right. You might. I mean, yeah, I might have just put a target on my back now that people can see where I am.
I had some of these guys come up to my doorstep. Well, you were right beside me, but they didn't end up coming at. I think they came at you.
So I think I know where you are. No
to uproot you, but then I was waiting for them for an hour and a half. Like, come on, let's go and get a little PvP in and then fly away. But they didn't come, so then I just flew away myself. I was like, all right, whatever. It was like we were way up in the corner.
Yeah.
But the reason it's quiet is because there's some diplomatic discussions going on. I don't know exactly what it is or how it's gonna play out, but there's some discussions to maybe change things up a bit and have a little bit more balance. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see what the leaders decide. It'd be good. We got a lot of days left, and I'm kind of happy that there's some negotiations going on, because like we were talking about last time, it just stomping somebody out and whatever, zeroing somebody, that all that does is it brings the same thing back to you, the same karma or whatever, and people come looking for you in the future, blah 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 blah. If I was the leader on the opposing team, obviously I'd want to come at us because we're strong or whatever, want to knock us out of the fight so we wouldn't have to worry about us getting the ring or whatever. So I agree with that decision making. Whenever you're the strongest, people come at you, that kind of thing, whenever we get it. But at the same time, if I'm a leader, I would think to myself, there's an opportunity here to engender goodwill, right?
Yep.
there's an opportunity to maybe be friendly here and have a friend later instead of somebody that's like, oh, you did this to us and we're going to come get you or whatever, this crap that you know is going to happen no matter what. Any team's going to be like that, revengeful, you know. But if I was a leader, I'd think long term and I'd think big picture. I was like, yeah, we can stomp them out, but at the same time, could also maybe make some friends here and have somewhat of an ally, you know, and do things a little bit differently. And instead of looking over our backs or whatever shoulder, these guys get angry, we might have a friend or something. You know what I mean?
Yep. Totally.
Out of my control, out of our control, we don't have nothing to do with it. So we'll just see what those guys figure out. I know, at least in our team, we got a pretty damn good group of leaders, and I do trust them, and they do a great job. So we'll see what happens. I respect the leaders of the other teams as well here. Whatever their choices are, they give them their respect.
Yeah, I mean, we'll go with the flow, right? That's the goal this season. So.
Yeah. So you got the beard now, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I did trim it, but yeah.
You giving me looking at you now. I can see you because last time we talked, I couldn't see shit. I was like swimming in the fucking under the sea in my submarine trying to talk to the world. Right? You're giving me some Pacino '80s vibes. You know, little Serpico vibes here. I think it's okay. I think I approve of it.
Maybe I should change it to Al Pacino. Al Pacino Gaming. That sounds
you got some 80s Pacino vibes. It's good, man.
Sounds good.
So what's going on with you? You talk to your wife. I guess you're going to start streaming more now. So I'm not going to get ahead of ourselves because every time before I've tried to plot things with you and plan things and tell people here and there, hey, we're going to do this. You're going to be around. You want to join, whatever. And then you just, go AWOL. Well, what's the plan, man? Talk to me. What's going on here? You going to start being active or what?
Yeah, I mean, the plan is just to get active. Just try to stream daily if possible. So.
Well, I think you're going to burn yourself out doing that, so I don't think that's the right way.
We'll see. It's been fun. It's been fun last few days. So.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. My day tomorrow is going to be all day planning my personal schedule to see just how much I can do without burning my family out and burning other things out.
How's your job going and how's your people doing?
Yeah, job is doing pretty well. But obviously, I would like to do streaming full time, even if it was below my income. I can easily downsize in order to be able to do this. So, and my family, everybody's good.
No, okay, that's good. Well, I mean, what would be nice, would be great, right? Like winning the lottery is if this game suddenly, I don't know, blew up, right? And then here you are, you're like the main streamer left or whatever, and you get this like piece of luck and just like the gods smile on you or whatever. And I don't know, maybe they do a big ad campaign or who knows, whatever, to make this game blow up or something. That'd be great, right?
Yeah. But I mean, obviously, there's plan for expansion into other things as well, right? Not just Rise Tour, but Rise Tour is still. I mean, I keep coming back to this game just because I enjoy it, and the community is great too. So,
I think that's the same thing for all of us that are still standing, right? After after 2.0, Warlord killed most of the community, and whatever else just killed the rest, and then whoever's left are kind of like old warriors now, and old warriors are old warriors for a reason, right?
Yeah.
So here we all are, and I agree. We're all still here because we like the game and we're playing, so we do it. We come back.
Exactly. So,
but what we need to do? We need to get a tier list going. Video.
Live stream. Yep.
We need to get a new tier list, and then we need to have a podcast with some guests and stuff. There's some individuals here in this season that I definitely like to have on, and probably you got your eye on some people as well.
Yes, sir. Definitely need to. I talked to a couple guys. We talked last time as well. Just got to make sure this time is just a very well structured one because the list is long now. That would basically in our PSL, the list is long.
It is, but what we need to do is the same thing we did last time, which is just throw out all the trash first. So remove whatever. Fucking, what is it? Like 35, 40 commanders no one ever uses and be like, all right, here's a trash bin. And then get to the ones that matter.
Yeah, that's true. All right, can I hit this guy? I gotta hit somebody, man. Jeez. It's 11.
Where you still in the same place? Or, I don't know where your kid's account is. Where's that one?
Yeah, this one is this is the kid
Yeah.
one. It's Greater Eastern, Southeast in Greater
Oh,
Rome. That's where I'm at.
You got quite a few tiles going on. Wow.
I was able to max it out, so which has been really nice. What's up, Thanatos? Look at that.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Brand new season started today.
Who's that?
Yesterday.
Thanatos. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah,
Oh.
yesterday. Jeez.
So Thanatos, what do you guys do? What group are you with now? I know you got your little Italian mafia Krakens, but who are all y'all with now?
Panda. Always been with
Okay.
Panda.
So is that all your Italians are there as well?
Yep.
Okay. So what is Panda now? Is Panda like what tier are they as a team now? Like what's their strength level?
I mean, I think we're pretty good overall. I don't like to rank teams. Obviously, I don't like to because I never played against Youth or Toby or Order. I played against Bear a lot of time ago. I like the team. I like the direction we're at it. I like the new players. So I think we're pretty strong. We're pretty good.
Yeah.
And that's all. I mean, I don't like to rank fellowships. I never liked that personally.
Yeah.
Because also you cannot know. I mean, you can see from Panda last season was basically a gangbang, which is basically what it's happening right now with youths. Also, I mean,
You guys
How
got
can
the
you-
same. You guys got the same treatment last season
yeah,
Mhm.
basically, but
from who?
from DK, Wind, and then Step and Axe.
Is
And
DK that team that has like 5 teams or something?
Yeah, they have basically not 3, but not 5, but they had 3 basically.
Okay, I heard it was like 4 or 5. They might be the strongest team in the game. We run around with 3 or 4 or 5 teams.
Yeah, they always hang around in Rebuilding Glory because they can spam their one of their fellowships in the let's say in the kingdom next to them, so they have another spawn where they can farm,
Just put
and it's
thanks.
they're pretty active. They're pretty active. So they were in the kingdom with Wind, and the fact is that Wind Wind has some pretty good players. I mean, like Tiber, Wookie, a lot of them are pretty heavy players.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, DK had activity. I mean, I've never seen a team with so much that activity from DK. It's crazy.
It might have been the fact that they have so many people. If you got 3 or 4 teams, it seems like fucking there's nonstop activity, right?
Yeah. Yes.
My I want to talk more on this, but my food just got delivered, so I'm gonna go silent for a little bit, and I'll be back.
All right, go enjoy it, man. Are you guys still hanging around, Thanatos? All the kids crew.
Yeah, we're doing great. We had a first real life meeting today, so
Cool.
we had fun.
Are you back home already?
Yeah, we're back home. We're back home.
Nice.
All of us.
Well, next time you gotta invite me.
Now you gotta come.
Oh,
You're part
of
of
course, of course, of course. That's what I meant. All right, geez, it is a slow down situation right now. If
How is it going with the Pigeon Commander? Are you using him right now?
yeah, he's decent. So we finally got him to R7. Costly after last night's debacle. Wasn't fun. But hit this guy here a little bit earlier. And he had, so Z1 is Sildur, and then AR10 GTW, R15 Aragorn King of Man, and a R5 Thorn. 3 out of 4 units countered our large units, and we still did quite decent. Thorn doing 93,000, but still not quite there. I feel like once I'm able to get full barracks, there's gonna be a lot of gear and skill tinkering and swapping out a couple of commanders, because this sounds like, looking at this formation, it looks good, but not really convinced yet on these 4 commanders playing together. Have to read through a few reports and things to see, the weaknesses and the strengths, but so far it's doing decent, considering you have basically no white council here, no damage, no full damage reduction like you're running a Gandalf the Great or a Gandalf the White. So it's been pretty okay for now. That's all I gotta say. It's been okay. Guahir's R4 in this case is 47,000. I seen him help other troops do close to 90,000. So I'm waiting for that to happen so I can really see it shine. But not bad, considering 3 Zenith commanders and 1 at R7. It's not bad at all. Testing hill trolls. If they don't work, it's gonna be interesting. I don't know, man. It's still early days, but he's definitely gonna be decent. Now, is he gonna be amazing? Still to see. Could potentially run Fell Beast in one of them and kind of play around and change it up a little bit instead of just running hill trolls. Vessi and I were talking about removing Swan Knights from Helm and putting an actual damage, a better damage dealing medium formation or unit like Vanguards, for example. That could help, but having no white council, having Swan Knights helps a little bit, because it protects them from damage. So not yet sure on the unit to run to make this fully work. And basically wasting this skill right here for now. Gotta reset this. Let's reset it right now, because that's who I'm sending over there. So probably the guy already left. I need to hit somebody. We have enough. We have enough vouchers to get him to R10 now. You just have to be patient. Weekly resets for the respect items. Let's change.
Yeah, when I first saw him, the thing is, I was skeptic on the fact that is it only on large units.
That was the only downside. That's the only downside too. Yeah, true.
And the thing is, in this game right now, large units are not. Apart from chariots, but chariots are another thing.
I think chariots are tanky. They are tanky, but
Yeah,
they're not
exactly.
necessarily.
I don't see a large unit that necessarily does damage. For what they cost and how much time they conscript. I think we were talking it on Gore server regarding this, and someone at a certain point said something really interesting, that it's something that I always said. Everything is beautiful when you have resources, but
Exactly.
when you're fighting your head out, it's gonna be knights and guardians and goodbye.
Yep.
Unless you play 1 hour per day, and then you can play full eagles and enjoy your life. But apart from that, I understand these are 4, but the other skills are kind of, not impressed. Not impressed.
Yeah. I'm still positive with Vessi. I do think it will. you just gotta fine tune it. But once you fine tune, I do think it's gonna be a beautiful formation to see, honestly. And so, for example, I'll give you an example. You know, when we started testing the whole Azog Helm Thorn formation, we were running Gandalf the White, we were running King of Man, and it was kind of off, on and off. But now, this formation using cheap units, basically running Swan Knights and then 3 Berserkers, has been able to go toe to toe with the meta and be, winning in quite a few of these fights at comparable levels. Okay, so that gives you that hope that there is room for troop formations. But I do agree with you. A lot of the troops, I feel they do need a little bit of tinkering. There are a lot of right now. The only reason why we choose one unit over the other is resources and just the basic stats. Oh, this is a small, has 40 defense, and this amount of HP. This is the one to go. It would have been nice if the sub skills, the passive skills that each of these formations have, really make you switch from one to the other in certain instances. That would have been nice. The units definitely need an overhaul. They haven't had a true overhaul ever, really. When 2.0 launched, the passive skills have been crap. What's it called? TE skills are also pretty bad. Nobody really. Maybe they've improved by a tiny bit, but they're still pretty bad. And so.
Yeah, you just get them elite skilled for just conscription time.
Exactly.
Or for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dark Nimbus, it was you that you probably said it, and I saw it, and I was like, "Yep, that's the truth." Regarding.
So Vessi said it could be that the damage increase on Windlord can be replaced by the defense buff to help offset White Council. That's true. That's definitely true. We might have to do that. So that's the goal, Vessi. That's what I'm thinking of doing here. That's why R10 for me is kind of key. I'm considering going, 5 on Wizard's Wing and then 5 on Featherborn for that second instance of Featherborn to the 3rd large unit, because this whole skill fits 3 large units. You got, 3 large units down here. You got and then Shadow of the Skies gets impacted by Featherborn. So you have a choice here. You either do 5 points into Featherborn, so all 3 large units get that buff. My mind is paused. I'm getting kind of a double. I get a feedback loop or something. Or you can go just kind of say, okay, I'm only gonna focus on 2 units on Featherborn, and then go full Wizard's Wing. Because that full Wizard's Wing will give you, I think we did the math yesterday or a couple days ago, it was like 70 unit defense. And then also attack, which is nice. And then try to go that way. We're going to have to play around with that a little bit. But now I still have 3 points that I can go into at level 50 into Wizard's Wing, which was going to start giving us a little bit of that feeling. But we have enough. So I need 4,500 on Guahir for Respect 8. And we do have 800 vouchers already for him. And so that means almost 2 Respect levels. So close to R9. And we have all of these to exchange in the future. So we have enough for him. We just need to make sure. Man, I wish somebody just hit me over here. Come on.
They definitely stepped up their game when they designed. I can't pronounce his name. I'll just call him the Pigeon.
Call him KFC.
Yeah, let's call him KFC. They did really step up their game when they released him. I was like, it took me like 1 hour to read all his skills and understand.
Exactly. I'm excited, honestly. I do think he's gonna fit. It's just gonna be fine tuning his kit. Maybe it might not work as well in the formation that I'm currently running. Maybe I need to swap one of these guys for Gandalf the White. Maybe I should not be running. Okay, this is just me thinking out loud here. I'm not saying this is the way to go. Maybe I swap out, Helm for Gandalf the White. Maybe I swap out Azog for Gandalf the White. I don't know. When I play around with this, we just need right now is just I just need the resources to be able to fill the full barrack, because man, hill trolls are quite expensive. They've been taking forever to conscript, so we'll get there. GY.
If you had,
look at that.
if you had
Vessi's teaching us how to pronounce it. GY here.
I'm
here.
I'm gonna call him KFC.
KFC. Let me just check.
Man, if youth just doesn't, I mean, you can just call for peace for 1 week. Come on.
I mean, it feels like.
I know.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I know. They're. I mean, you're getting kicked from all sides. I know the full story. It's not fun. I don't agree on this kind of servers, to be honest.
We've been able. I mean, at least I don't know everybody in my team. I've been able to get some tiles and build up some troops. I was at like 15K for days. So now I've been able to stack up to 50,000. 57,000 units almost, and I still have 1 level in my barracks to go, so we'll see. Look at that. We got TK here telling you to go to bed, Thanatos.
Yeah, you should farm with his account. He's running 3 this season. I don't know how he can manage.
Let's see here. Let me read what Vessi's been saying. It could be that the damage increase on Windlord can be replayed. We read that before. Let's see. That also what makes the other build nice, because it works with Berserkers, so you would swap out Guahir at that point. Yeah, but yeah, I'm trying to see how I can fit Guahir in a nice setup. That's why I'm testing this. Or maybe, because we already kind of have a nice setup for Helm's formation. Maybe find out 3 other commanders that can fit with him other than the ones that I'm already running. So we might have to go that route as well. Also need to, yeah, exactly. So this is what Vessi said. Also need to try Gandalf the White and for Thor or Helm and Guahir build. Yeah, we'll do that later. And if you can manage 150 unit defense on trolls, they will boost up to 200 with their buff. Let me see what I have right now on them. So let's see. Guahir 144. Close enough. Azog is the way below, so I need to swap one of these offense pieces of gear for a defense one, and on him as well. So just essentially swap these out or these out, and we should be there. What's up, Hard Rule? How you doing? Good. Glad you could make the stream tonight. We made, we did a little bit later because just watching. Oh, who was this? Oh, come on. Hopefully he hits me. See what happens here.
Are those reinforcements? No, it's not.
No, he's going slow enough. What's up, League Plays? How you doing, my man? Hey, fellow Investi, is evasion becoming less meta? Because I wanted to try unit damage build with Witch King. I mean, depends where you play. RP, that's all you're gonna see. Oh, let's see what happened here.
Yeah.
He was empty. He might have been. What was he doing?
I think those might be reinforcements.
Quite slow for reinforcement, but it's definitely looking like that. I really wanted to hit this guy here, but he's gonna probably move once I hit the first tile. Yeah, there you go. He's just moving right now.
How's the map looking? Are you the guys that are only fighting?
Well, let's see. You got down here. You got Fire, Noad, fighting, but they're at a crossing, so very likely to just level each other out.
I think your screen is kind of zoom in, so it got cut out. Yeah.
Let me see here. Oh, it is cutting out. Jeez, it's always just okay. There you go.
Who's the best commander right now?
Who asked that question?
Hisoka. And obviously Vezi said Galadriel.
Who is the best commander right
course.
now?
There's no one because there are combinations.
I have to say that one of the best right now is Saruman, though. With the current meta, he's been a pain for a lot of people. So Saruman definitely one of them. I think it just depends what role you're also talking about, because if you put 4 damage dealers, one with all play on the same formation, it's not gonna do you much good. But Saruman is definitely up there. And
I think you can. I don't like to think what is the best commander. I mean, it's just combinations basically.
exactly.
I mean, right now the best combination is Saruman Beorn because they complement each other so well.
Yep. I think we're gonna have to because now we're seeing a lot more troop formations, and some of them doing quite well. You're gonna have to separate those two things. Most people have invested into the damage dealing formations. So if I tell you, oh, Helm is one of the best ones right now, you'll say, of course not, because the meta is still heavily on the damage dealing formations. But if you separate those two, then you can at least say, look, on this type of formation, you still have in your top 3 damage dealers 4 being Saruman, Bjorn, Dane. That hasn't changed. Now, if you go on the other side, you got to start looking at the ones, that are really doing well. So you have to consider Helm. Azog, I'm not gonna say Azog is, because on he supports some very interesting builds, but I don't know if he is mandatory. I wouldn't say so, at least not yet. But Helm is a great one. Thorn has been a great one.
I'm back.
What's up?
The fucking Azog, Thorin, Helm, even there were some crazy results last season with troop damage, man.
Yeah, they're still still doing quite well, extremely well still.
They're not as strong, but I swear, like, you look at the account you're playing, and well, obviously he's a real Kraken, not like whatever, but he's able to do whatever he wants. But he was beating pretty much everybody with a troop damage formation last season.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Which is nuts.
Yeah.
I don't like this KFC chicken. Yeah, this thing is it's trash. It's a trash problem.
Vessi did say something interesting. He said the trick is, with enough investment, almost anyone can become your best commander. Although I do agree, there are probably a few that it's really good for anybody. You got your best low spending commanders, and
I think Vessi and Dark Nimbus and who's somebody else. There's several people that we need to get on when we do this tier list. When are we doing a tier list? Right.
Yeah, I mean, you said wasn't AJ the guy that you said also wanted to participate?
Let me check. Let me check my DM. Check my messages.
So.
He's the one that suggested, hey, you need to update this. God damn, how do I get out of here? This menu's nuts, bro. Sometimes it just freezes up. Harry, come on.
Dark Nimbus, yes, I know it's you, man. Come on.
Yeah, Dark Nimbus. One that suggested it. He's right. But yeah, this flying chicken, whatever, is trash. It's the only thing that's good for is to like put on some kind of flying unit and fly around somewhere fast. I think. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't say quite that yet. I mean, I like this report right here was fun right here. Rayhawk is he's pretty well set up. Got the meta right here.
he's one of the highest merit guys for that team, I believe.
Exactly. And look how well we did. Right? I mean, he got 2 units countering my large units, and Bjorn was one of them. And
111.
You know.
Oh, you had Thorn. Though. See, Thorn is the key right there, I think.
So
Thorn. I had Azog. I had Azog hit a high of some I want to say 150,000 damage or something last season in a fight. And I had Thorn hit, I think, also around 150,000. I had Sauron. Troop damage hit 150,000. Just stupid numbers, right?
Yeah.
I think, matter of fact, you got let me see here. Let me check your messages. Do you have a screenshot? Just nutty stuff. Just ridiculous. Let's see. Where? Oh, no, excuse me. I had the highest Azog hit for me last season was 174,000. This is Azog, people. Azog, 174,000. And if you don't believe me, you have the screenshot. Just scroll up in your messages. It was against Arbanin, whoever. I don't know how to say his name. There it is right there. You get the screenshot. And actually, the Thorin high that I also saw from anybody was 150,000, and it's in the same report. So 174. I don't know how it happened, but maybe it's the Eagles. Just ridiculous. Ridiculous numbers. Like, who would think that somebody like Azog's going to hit 150,000, right? So maybe the chicken can, I don't know. Maybe it's possible.
It's so funny. Maybe the chicken.
I don't know. I don't get it.
Oh man, that was good. That was good. I think we're gonna make it work.
Well, I think Rangers of the North is with Gil and Isildur and maybe what's that guy's name? The other goofy looking dude, elf dude, Elrond. I think you maybe can do that with that unit or March Wardens. Yeah, I think Kyle's son, whatever he goes by so many names, he does that. He has a elf formation with I think March Wardens or something, and they can get up there too.
Are you talking about Cletion?
No, I'm talking about. Well, he might be able to do it too.
Cletion,
yeah, Kyle.
Yeah, Cletion for sure.
Cletion is kind of like a healing. He's like a tanky.
Yep.
I don't know that he hits these high levels of damage. It's just he hits damage, of course, but he's surviving. He's healing and got a bunch of healing and stuff going on.
Ghost just said, did he just say Elrond is a goofy looking dude?
I mean,
I'm gonna have to turn this into a short.
I got a criticism of this intro. I just watched it when I was silent and eating.
Yeah, what is it?
It's definitely good, so I give you props for that. But it's a little bit too much good side. I don't see my evil being represented very well.
Don't worry, it was just a try on the AI video creator. I couldn't. It was just like, yeah, let me play around with this.
Yeah,
I created the lyrics.
Yeah, but we have enough good side players. We need evil, so I'd like to see evil represented a little bit more. But all in all, it's solid.
I appreciate that. I mean, definitely gonna reiterate the anime. My son was like, choose this fantasy one because it had the Link image, from Zelda. So that's why it looks all Zelda-ishy. So we're gonna play around with the intro, but yeah, it's coming along nice.
Galadriel's super hot in that video. Oh God, boy! I was like, "Who's that?" Minute here, hold it mouse. You see chicks that look just that hot when you go to these Comic Cons or whatever. You'll see chicks dressing up as elves that are like way hotter than that chick in your video.
Oh wow!
Real life. Yeah. Wow. An elf. Yeah. You got to put yourself in there somehow, bro. You got to put yourself as some kind of hero in there.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea. I didn't think about that. I'm gonna
put yourself in there.
Get a
just slaying out
myself. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Do it.
Next step
And
would
then
be the next step is going to be to pay for the tool, and because that one only has, I couldn't turn the images into an actual video, so I can actually ask it to make a video instead of just images. It's gonna be pretty dope.
So if you can figure out, because I don't know all this technical bullshit, I ain't got time for that. But if you can figure out like how to get yourself in there and it looks cool, then you take that to the next level and make a video of like this, King of the Hill tournament where all the strongest players in the game, at least the ones that we know, and there's a long list of strong players, right?
Yeah.
Have them all on a video, and their little characters, have all these guys.
Pretty cool.
Wouldn't that be cool? Isn't that a good idea? Like just have all the top whatever 25 that you think is the strongest players in the game, have them all like in some kind of like cool little video. That'd be the shit.
That'd be cool. Definitely. Yeah, right now got nobody to hit. Gonna have to start cleaning some tiles, I guess. I mean, all day, just had a few PvP fights. I know it's Easter weekend, so a lot of people taking a bit of time off course. So we hit this guy earlier here. That was the results. 93 from Thorn, 64. But look, interesting thing is when you actually look at the skill, a single skill from Guahir. The thing is, this number right here is actually not from his own units. It's from the skilled, so could have been distributed between these three formations.
What did I gotta shout out all these people in chat. Who's in here? It's kind of not that many people watching, but that's all right. And let's see here. Galbo, I don't know this guy. Let's see you. Very true. Hey, let's see here. Queen, I think, said hello. What's up? Man, this chick is online all day, boy. She is serious. She is on here, boy. She's about it. She is definitely about it. She's such a good addition to our team because we needed like that social butterfly and just active person in chats and good for morale and positive energy she brings. So
definitely.
Quite happy.
She definitely does bring that positive energy out.
Bessie in here. What's up, Bessie? He's always on. Dark Nimbus. He said something to me here. Guahar is not high damage. Yeah, I'm not sold. I don't know, bro. I just the chicken is not doing it for me, bro.
The chicken.
I'm not down for the chicken. If you can make it work, all right, go ahead, whatever.
I actually took my kids to have some Popeyes today here. Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, I'm cool on the chicken, bro. It's kind of silly, but whatever. I'm glad they're putting people in at least. I mean, how often do we get new commanders?
Exactly. That's that's what I'm thinking here.
And I'm okay with that because other games they throw new meta, whatever, really strong, powerful, more powerful than all the existing commanders. They throw like 5, 6, 7, 8 of them at you every month that you got to invest in, and we're not going to do that.
But think about it. I think I said this last night. In the last 6 months we had probably 3 commanders. We got Azog, Helm, and Guahir. So it's looking like it's a nice little momentum. I think it's gonna. I honestly do think it's gonna continue like this. We have quite decent updates. When I say decent, right? Some are quite really good, and some are okay. Updates every week, and so I do think we are in a positive moment in the game. I really, really do. Let's see what else we got here. 55 Mithril.
I'm thinking it's definitely the next commander's evil, obviously.
Yeah, pretty sure too.
And then if you're coming out with chickens, then you're probably going to come out with some other kind of animal. So maybe the smog guy or the Balrog. I think maybe that.
Vessi thinks he said he thinks it's going to be an orc.
No, because he just did an orc.
Sorry, never mind. Not an orc, a troll commander.
Do that too because they just came out with. Yeah, no, I don't think that's it either.
Because he said that one of the if you look, I can't remember which was the gear that he mentioned, but there is they updated one of the pieces of gear right here. Look at this. See, Look at this. Designed for small and nimble creatures, Bjorning and Troll commanders
Yeah.
cannot
We'll see.
wield it. And we don't have a Troll commander yet. If you go over here and you filter this, I don't even know if there is a Troll filter actually. Let's see. No, there isn't. So there isn't a Troll commander yet. So he thinks that's the next one. We'll see.
I what we need is a freaking evil man commander. That's what we need. Maybe an archer would be ideal, I think. An archer buffing evil man commander or something. I don't know, evil man, because we haven't when's the last evil man commander? It's been a long time.
It's been forever.
Well, yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
No.
So
we can give you Lotr for Dane. How about that?
we need more troops. We need more unit types.
Well, there's a lot though, isn't there? What they need to do is get rid of this freaking colossal whatever shit. That's so stupid.
They do need to get away with that. We need the Harad units. Remember that was going to be a new Harad faction that they never released.
It'd be nice, yeah.
You know, that's what we need. We also need more troop variations. We need a ranged evil man unit.
Mm-hmm. You know? Absolutely. Yes, please. As the first one they need to make for evil side.
Yeah. Ranged evil man would be nice.
What does good side, I wonder, is
sorry?
I said I wonder what good side needs as a new troop. What would they need?
Large.
Yeah.
If you're thinking of RP, large units. I think large units are some of the things we struggle with.
Yeah.
But I mean, really, both sides. If you're talking about unit comps, they all kind of suffer. Most of them are like mostly used for tanks. Let me have a look at Ravagers. We talked about Ravagers yesterday. Let me see this really quick.
Yeah. Yep, I agree.
Never mind, I don't think. Oh, here we go. Morgul. They have 480 of damage. They have the large unit debuff and 20% chance to attack 2 enemy formations. It's not a whole lot, honestly. 420 to 480. Let's look at what hill trolls actually have. 400.
They're all kind of the same. All these big, fat, stupid looking large. That's
hill trolls.
They're all the same. You would think that. I mean, if you look at the movies, you would think that these big ass freaking units would do way more damage, right? And be way more tanky than. They're so huge in the movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how is that not a bigger everything? Defense, health pool, something, right? How is that not? That should survive way longer than a Guardian.
Definitely. They should. But you got... Okay, normal attacks do poison. They do poison. Yeah. I'm just kind of looking through all the large ones right now. See, this is a tank. This is... I'm not even sure what that's supposed to be. Let's look at the other large units. And it's kind of rough, depending... If hill trolls are going to be the way to go, having to always depend on neutral units to be able to really play a commander to the fullest, it's definitely a bummer. Like Vanguard's is for somebody else. So you got the Ents and the Mumakil. Yeah, they're not ideal.
Yeah. You just need this colossal whatever size thing is basically made every colossal unit unusable. Nobody uses it. No one. It's a meme. It's used as a meme, if anything. So
Jack, you still here?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. It's just come on. First thing we got to do, development team, is we gotta get rid of the colossal or keep the colossal, but don't make it cost so much to use it because nobody's using it. Nobody's playing in the game. So what is it doing? It's just taking up space. It's stupid. Come on.
Yeah.
Well, let's fix this, right? It's not that hard. And then,
Yeah, man. When you look at large units, Hiltro has the highest damage.
Yeah.
Out of all
It doesn't
of them.
have to be. It doesn't have to be crazy damage on these units, but it would make sense to have Well, they kind of do have a high HP pool, don't they? Maybe it is how it's supposed to be. I don't know. I'd just like to see them survive a little bit better. I don't know.
Yeah. That's gonna have to be Hiltros, man. Gonna have to make it work. Gotta make it work with Hiltros. That's gonna be the way.
What's the range evil man unit? What? I'm lost.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
No, that's an orc. That's an orc. It's not that. What is it?
I'm kind of intrigued and interested what Vesi's saying.
Well, who is it? Oh, all orcs are little trash. Yeah. Well, who's the evil man range unit? I don't know who he's talking about. Who is it?
Me neither. I don't see.
Roses?
I don't see an
Roses?
evil man. No, roses are not evil, man. They're
Orcs. You divide damage.
they regular, man.
What are they? What are they? No, they're man. They're not. They're not evil. Wrong. Who is it, Vessi? Who's the evil man archer unit? I don't know who you're talking about, bro.
Oh, come on. I hit this guy. Oh man, he's running. Jeez, come on. Somebody in this region that we can play around with, man. Come on. Nobody. Not a single soul.
So need the last one. Well, don't call me out like that. Is this account the one that was Rarms? No. League plays. No, the one that he's playing was Ubers. And now it's part of the Italian Mafia. The kids crew. I guess you're just piling this season. I don't know what's going on with that, but no, not Rarms. No, Rarms account sucks. I have Rarms account. Who said that?
It doesn't
League
suck.
play.
It doesn't suck, man. Come on.
Bro, you gave me the worst. Shut, man. If you don't knock it off, you gave me the worst motherfucking account you had, bro. I asked for an alt. You give me this trash, fucking minus 1.7 billion in gems or some ridiculous amount. Can't do nothing with this. So stupid, bro.
That's
like imagine
that's
you never.
That's the
You
best
never
alt
can use
that I have.
speed up ever again. That's my life with this alt account. You cannot use a single speed up. So stupid.
That's true. That's true. But that's the best one that I have.
Yeah. Well,
that is true. Oh, that sucks.
So bad, bro. Like, you go to do a main haul. Well, 3 days later, it'll be done. You do a march somewhere and you want to. All right. Well, in 8 hours, you'll get back somewhere eventually. It's bad, bro. Vessi, you did my question. Who's the evil man arch unit? Because
you sparked something. We're still waiting for that answer, Vessi.
There isn't one. Well, no, League plays. I need it because it's my little Tyler or whatever, you know. It's my little, and I use it. I use it sometimes when I go up against like a really proper Kraken, you know, really strong Kraken, and I know that whatever my one of my 3 teams that I'm going to send it is either going to be a draw or a loss. The little alt account can hopefully finish it off, you know, so you're not just standing there forever, 5 minutes. But other than that, it's useless.
Vessi, answer the question of the evil man archer. Vessi's still answering the HP conversation.
He hiding, bro. Yeah, I know. Harad Spear Pro.
Oh, he's talking about the
Okay, what is
sand.
that?
No, I know who he's talking about. He's talking about the sand.
Oh, that's only in
This
Tactics Evolve, or where is that? Where
no,
where do you
it's not.
find it?
It's not available anywhere anymore. I think
Right. Okay. So, oh, okay.
that's why he
It's,
said
yeah.
you can't use it. They got the Sand Wanderer or something like that.
You know, the Wozes is kind of interesting because with the Wozes, I'm not sure, but they get initiative, right? These Wozes hunters.
Yep.
So if you put them on like one of these slow damage dealers, like Dane or somebody, if it gives Dane also initiative, that's pretty good, man. That's
No,
something
but
to.
it doesn't. It doesn't. It's only for the unit. Yeah. So if you go, let's
Oh, is it?
yeah,
Are you sure about that?
yeah. Look,
Yeah, I don't
first
know
4
if you're
rounds,
sure about that.
100% chance to get initiative, but initiative only to the unit. That imagine
Well,
how.
Dark Gem, Nijay disagrees with you, so yeah.
Okay. So it gives also the commander initiative.
Well, that's what I'm saying, right? If you use those on one of these slow guys, damage dealers, and they get that initiative, that's pretty powerful, right? And
Definitely.
they're not squishy, are they? Look at them. I don't know if they're squishy, maybe not, but if they're not squishy, that might be something to do. You know, what are they? 40? So they're about normal. They're not. They're all right.
They're 15 HP less than Guardian, so a little bit less, but not bad. I mean, it's basically the average. You got Woodmen, I think they're also 40. You got Berserkers, who I also think are 40. So it's not too bad, but definitely below.
Well, that's something to try. I think somebody needs to try that. Throw it on whoever these slow people, Sarumans or Danes or whoever, and guarantee that initiative. Somebody needs to try that. I think that might be a good interaction.
Definitely not bad. That's something I don't use them because, usually we run melees with them.
I didn't hear what Thanatos said. What?
Oh, give me a second, Thanatos. Give me a second. I gotta put your volume because you were
He keeps over talking you.
Thanatos.
We
You
all
there?
do.
Hello.
You can also put them on Baron, and their Baron is hitting first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is the whole idea of what I'm explaining here. If they give the commander initiative, that could be really a good interaction, a good combo right there. I think for these slow damage dealers.
No, definitely. Yes, I'm kind of surprised that Sand Wanderers are not part of the game.
I remember those. I never got a chance to try them, but they looked kind of interesting.
Yeah.
We want Varieg and Gundabad T4 back.
Man, that was such good times when the Varieg T4 first came out. It was so strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were so broken.
So strong, bro.
How good is the Woodsman evasion skill? It's actually pretty decent. A lot of people have been trying them.
I don't know about that.
Well, it's been pretty nice. I mean, it's been nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About that.
Woodsmen are probably the best small unit. Oh. Interesting take.
Woodsmen are probably the best small unit. Oh, even over your beloved Seafarers, Vessi? Really? Vessi loved them Seafarers, bro, because the way he got his old school 1.0 gear on his Dane and stuff makes his Dane like unkillable.
I mean, elves are not that great troops.
No.
I'm just answering to Dalbo in the comment section.
But you have to do, greetings, fellow. It's a salty.
Tortilla Zeus. Greetings, fellows. Is the Salty King saltier?
T4. EJ, you're with Lame, right? Or who? Yeah, you used to be Iron. Now you're with Lame.
Yeah.
Secret. Yep. Okay.
That's a fun server they have over there. Honk, Bear, Toby, Order, and Lame.
Yep.
Yeah, I did. That's what I was talking about a little while ago. I watched a little bit of King Under the Mountain, and he was showing the leaderboard and the the map and all. It's cool, man. I wish we could have gotten into that one. It's great.
Attack him, fellow.
He's part of our broken kingdom now.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah, that's why you see the blue line kind of outside of the red one. I can still attack him, but I'll just take this tie here for the resources for now. That's what we gotta do.
So how are the other battles on the server? Are you the only guys fighting? Or?
So I mean, it depends what you mean by fighting. It looks like Noad and Ilil and Fire and Neon are leveling each other up here at the crossing.
Interesting. Leveling up.
I mean, that's really what you. Oh, jeez, give me a second here. You got Fire on this side. So Fire took the crossing here, but no tiles have been taken. You got all the forts there still, and then you got So it seems that just like you're probably just hitting each other.
God damn it! I got a chicken tavern tip. Come on, bro. Seriously.
Nice, lucky you. I can't even get that, man.
Yeah, right.
So you got those guys hitting each other over here, but nobody's moving anywhere. So that's kind of the take that I have. No information, but it's just sitting at a crossing and without any forts being destroyed kind of gives me that take. Then you have the Kingdom of Cats and Rad at the pass over here, fighting Fire and Neon. Same thing at the top over here, and then over these two places as well. So you got Fire fighting the Purple Kingdom everywhere.
Fighting. I mean, 1.4 million pin.
Well, there's a couple. There's one over here. There's another one over here.
10 people fighting. Come on.
You just said firefighting.
I mean,
speaking of firefighters, what do you think the best firefighting movie is?
No idea.
Oh, interesting.
There's quite a few to choose from. Movies about firefighters. I know which one it was, but you guys probably don't know.
I have no idea. It's been a while since I've seen one, so I couldn't tell you.
Thanatos?
I'm trying to think.
Anybody in the chat, what's the best firefighting movie? Come on now. Backdraft, okay. It's a good choice. What else? Crickets, tumbleweeds, silence.
Frequency? Somebody said frequency.
That's pretty good.
I mean,
Don't Google it. Don't Google it.
The only one I remember,
Yeah,
I think
you guys
it was called Only the Brave or something.
Oh, you got it. Yeah, that's the best firefighting movie far.
I think it's the only one that I recently saw. I mean,
it's a true story about the Granite Mountain hotshots. Hotshots are in firefighting. There's tiers of firefighters. Okay, so the S tiers are called the hotshots. They're the frontliners. They're the ones that are kind of like when you go to war and you send to your elite troops, whatever, your special forces. That's your hotshots. And then you got the second team, which is the team behind the fire, the hotshots, the frontline team, and they're cutting lines, burning, digging trenches, whatever, prepping, blah blah blah. And then you got the third line, which are depending on where you're at in California. I'm hearing an echo from somebody. I think it's
Thanatos. You're getting like a feedback loop from where you're watching.
Yep.
Interesting. I have my headphones on.
Oh,
interesting. Let me try and
So then you got the third tier, and those in California, for instance, and other states in the West, they're like the reserves, the backline guys, and they're sometimes inmates. So you have inmate firefighting crews, and if you're an inmate and you're looking for a job or whatever, you're in prison in California, the best job you can ever hope to get is as a firefighter, right? A fire crew job, because firefighting crews, when you're in prison, those crews are at the lowest security level prisons, basically level 1 yards, and they have like almost freedom of movement. They live in big dorms. They eat good. They get to go out of the prison and fight fires or whatever. They don't actually fight the fires. They're way in the back, cutting lines, cutting trees, burning, pre-burning, whatever. But so this movie, it's a true story, and it takes place in the West, I think in Arizona, and it's got some great actors, and it's very compelling story. What happens? I'm not going to give it away. It's got one of my favorite actors in it, Josh Brolin. Just got his new book, by the way, and it's a good movie. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. It's called. Came out, I think, 2016.
Yeah, I have to look. I have to look into it because I might have seen. How old is it?
2000. I want to say 2016, 2017. Yeah.
Okay.
It's also got one of my favorite actresses of all time, Jennifer Connelly. Probably I think she may be the hottest actress ever, but personal opinion.
What's her name?
Jennifer Connelly.
I don't think I know who she is.
Yeah. But it's a great movie. Check it out.
I have to look into it. What's the name again? Sorry, it's the
Only the Brave.
Let me have a look really quick here because I probably have seen it. Only the Brave. I like real life movies. Only the Brave.
It's got a couple up and comers in it.
No,
Miles Teller.
Maybe I did.
Miles Teller was in the new Top Gun. He played Goose's son.
I don't think I actually seen it, so I have to look into it.
Yeah, check it out.
All right, let's go make some more of these bad boys. What else we need? We need so many hill trolls. Jeez.
League plays. Who knew I was a firefighter? I'm kind of a wizard of a lot of the things. Once you live long enough, you do enough, you become kind of a wizard of a lot of different things. You guys will figure it out as you get older. You get some wisdom and experience, start to know more and learn more and stuff. It's good. It's a good thing. You get better as you get older, not physically, but mentally.
Physically it's the opposite, isn't it?
Kinda, yeah. What
time?
The worst part about getting old as a man is, your stuff gets a little smaller. I mean, this is when you're in your 60s, late 50s, 60, 70, you lose a little bit of a length. It's not good. But, yeah. You also get shorter, which is also not good.
You see, you get shorter, so you shrink.
Yeah, your height. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you get shorter as you get older.
What do we got here? These.
Jennifer becomes. Yeah, if we need to do a tier list of actresses, that'd be a fun little side project too. That'd be a good one. Well, me and my good friend, one of my best friends, David Kindred Jr., and this is an East Coast best friend because I have some over here on this side and some over there on that side on both the coast. But me and my good friend David Kindred, back in the day when we was youngsters, running around mixing it up, whatever, in our 20s or whatever, slaying out, all that good stuff. But we used to do tier lists of actresses, and then our tier list was a little bit different. So it was me, him, and another. We'd have sometimes, depending on who was around, we were at a party where we're shooting shit, we just bring it up and we do a tier list with whoever's there. But our tier lists were different because we would pick actresses and make a tier list of them, but whichever ones we chose, so we would alternate turns. Like, all right, I'm going to nominate and pick this actress for that whatever S tier, H or whatever. Well, they're all S tiers one would pick because it's just a top 10 list. But whatever actress you would pick, and the girls would do it too. They would pick actors or whatever, whatever girls was around at the house party or wherever we're at, right? But whatever one you picked, that was yours, meaning you had whatever possession of her on your roster that whole year until we did the next year's tier list. Because we do it once a year, you know, the main ones. So then you would own that, kind of like you're drafting a fantasy football team or whatever. You would own that player for that season or that year, and it was fun, you know. So we do like a top 10 list, and it's interesting because sometimes people will pick players or actors, actresses, whatever, and you never see it coming, you know. Like one dude picked Madonna once, and we're like, "What? Get the fuck out of here! What are you talking about?" Right? So you get some weird selections, makes it fun.
That is one interesting take, Jax.
I
Yeah.
just saw an Italian, basically, TV series that was made by Netflix, and they had the daughter of Vincent Cassel
Yeah.
and
Oh yeah, yeah.
Monica Bellucci, Deva
He's a weird
Cassel,
looking dude.
and
Yeah.
she's stunning. Oh my god!
That dude's so weird looking though, that Vincent Cassel. So
Yeah,
I
but
know.
he's like a Chad. Come on, it's like
Yeah, that's
tall
true.
French guy with that
Yeah.
kind of aura of bad
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah. He's had some interesting characters over the years in films. I don't know who his daughter is.
It's called Deva Cassel. It's the daughter of him and Monica Bellucci, the Italian actress.
Oh, they're married. You're right. Yeah, that's correct.
They
So
were
yeah,
married, yeah. They were
yeah.
married.
So that's right. So yeah, so she'd have to be kind of good looking if you have Bellucci as your mom. You know, we could also do a tier list for the fellas, and even the women could do this too, of just Lord of the Ring players. We could be like, all right, here's a tier list of the best looking or whatever, you know, men and women. And that'd be a fun little thing to do. Maybe do that one day. You know what? That'd be kind of fun. I know this here. There's a whole lot of good looking women in this game still. So shout out to all of y'all. Glad y'all not around, man. Whew. Be stressing me the fuck out. You near me. I gotta get over there or something. But yeah, there's a lot of them. That's damn sure.
All right, let's see what we got here. We're here to 45. Then the only way up is PvP. All right, here we go. Is he F45 right now?
So Thanatos, back to what we were talking about. You guys got ganged up on the season before, and then this season, what happened with the season you're in now? Are you in back in?
No, we're in season. So these are the standings I can send to Fellow right now via DM.
Yeah.
Just real quick. So let me just find Fellow.
Oh, what's the next one? Here we go. All right.
We just take the screenshots real quick so they're updated real time.
He didn't even show the screenshot when I was talking earlier about the Azog damage and the Sauron and Thorn. Let's look at these chats here. Killing me, Jacked. I'm down. Queen Phone says she down. The problem would be getting a lot of females on the stream and on the voice chat to do a tier list of the players in the game because they're all shy and good. So you wouldn't be able to get enough females to do it. Been crazy. Well, I don't think that I'm crazy. I prefer the term, you know, eccentric. Not crazy, but eccentric. And oftentimes I have to say that most of the people that have really propelled significant changes for the better in history have been a bit crazy.
That is pretty true.
I think when you're crazy, whatever we're going to call it, crazy, we'll roll with that. When you're crazy, if you're one of these people, and they're rare, but you need to, as one of these people that are crazy, like me myself personally, I think how can I go even more crazy? So you may think whatever I'm talking about crazy, but in my own mind, I'm always thinking, well, this is not crazy enough. I need to be more crazy. Dalbo says, I own a boat. I got to be S tier, right? Yes. If you own a boat, well, what kind of boat are we talking about, Dalbo? Because there's a little, there's a little fishing boat you take out on the lake or something, and then there's actual boats. If you got an actual boat, you're S tier in my mind. If I was a woman, that would be definitely S tier man, somebody that has a boat, because that opens up a whole world of possibilities with a proper boat.
You guys see this right here? Where is it?
Goes by only. Well, if you have a plane, I think you're even on a higher level than the guy with the boat. I'd have to say, yeah.
All right.
Jesse, I don't even know why you're referencing World War II leaders. That has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. But I mean, it kind of does. But we weren't going that direction with our thought process. Crazy with a twist. Yes. What if I have a plane? I already answered that. Yeah, caught up. Yeah, if you got a plane, well, there's probably going to be some competition to get that man, because he's going to be probably a 1%er, on these high value men that all these women are, wanting to get at. But the thing about the high value men is they got a lot of women after them, and they don't necessarily want all the women because they're looking for something particular themselves. So oftentimes it can be quite difficult to make those connections work.
All right, let's have a look at the rankings here that Tanto just sent around. I just gotta see what you guys are talking about here.
There's 3 players named Negan that are in the top. What is this?
Oh, this is the commander.
Commander. Okay.
What was the thought? You're talking about something about thought process. Who mentioned something about thought process?
Me. I was saying when you're crazy, eccentric, visionary, whatever. Those are the people that have always kind of been the ones that really propelled revolutionary, significant changes in the world for the better and sometimes the worst. I wasn't thinking of the people that have done it in the evil, wrong way.
Yeah, I get you.
And Bessie said Hitler, right? And I said, no, that wasn't the direction I was going with my thought process.
Gotcha. All right. All right, so yeah, let's have a look here. This is the Panda server. I mean, you can look at some of the other teams here as well, but this is a Commanders. Who is at the top for Commanders? You got Negan. He's at level 35. This is day 2, by the way. Level 35.
I don't know any of these people. None of them.
You got Sekobi from Puro, and you got Thanatos here. He is in 3rd place.
We need to see the merit or the map or
something. We're gonna look at that.
It's
really
day
quick.
2. It's day 2.
John. Oh,
right. So this is these are the fellowships that are here. So we got the top 13 fellowships.
Okay, here we go. Home small. Did you guys in Panda or wait? Where's Panda at? I don't even see.
Yeah,
Panda.
it's on top. It's cropped out.
Oh, there you go. Let me pull it up.
Did you guys try and enter a server with some of the teams at gangbanging to get revenge?
No.
You didn't. Okay.
The only one that got in dropped out.
Oh, so you couldn't even get in the server with them or whatever. Okay, I got you.
All right, so you got Panda at the very top, 1.0 mil.
Yeah.
Got Home in 1.0. Home is the team from HJW. You got Small, Mine. I know Small. Small, I think is Rain Wizards team, I believe.
That's the Rain people, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got Mine at 4. You got Pandragons at number 5. Puro at 6.
Yeah.
Solo.
Is Pandragons your partners?
It's Panda 2nd team.
I got you. Okay.
And then Puro, Solo, 7th place. Kaib at 8th. 9th, you got Bane. And then 10th, you got Taco. And then we got somebody called Rome, Riders of Middle Earth, I'm going to assume.
Yeah, it's a fellowship that only plays in Angmar, always, every season.
Wow. No kidding. Interesting.
All right. Next up, then you got the player production, the affluence. At the very top, you got Tom Bombadil at number 1. Bilbo
Yeah, he's good. That's a strong account.
from Puro.
Yeah, he's strong.
No
Tom
idea
strong.
who that is.
Rain Wizard strong too. Yeah. Who else?
You got Bilbo from Small at the top, and you got Y from Panda. Benji Do. I don't know who that is.
Benjidude's quite strong. I looked at his commanders, quite good one.
You know, people change their freaking account names so much, man. It's hard to keep up with who's who. I swear to God, dude.
Yeah.
It's so frustrating.
I think I saw Benjidu history. Let me just check it out and tell you real quick. He has nice commanders. I saw some like Z7 or Z9 Undying, something like that.
Okay, strong account.
So he played before. He played in Pira, and before that in Honk, and before that 2 seasons in OTTR. Then he was in Myth. He was in Meta. I think he was in those kind of teams.
Yeah, nice. You got then the 5th place. Go ahead.
I wonder how Tom ended up with Puro. He was with Bear for a while. I wonder how he ended up there.
No idea.
Yeah.
The Muffin Man in 5th. Ren in 6th. Rain Wizard in 7th place. Keisha, I don't know how the right way to pronounce. Number 8. Colin from Panda number 9. Daddy Grizzly.
Daddy Grizzly.
Daddy Grizzle.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm not finna call nobody no damn daddy. That's just never gonna happen. I'm not that guy. Wrong? No. Mm-mm.
Got Gugu Zhao at 11th from Home. You got Judge something from
Nariak.
Small. Nariak. And Nariak is in Small. Okay. And in 13th, we got Football Star from Home. Do I have you here? What position? Oh, you're 22nd.
Yep. I spawned in a bad place.
Whose account do you have now?
Assassin.
Oh yeah, that's a good account.
He sure is.
I mean, I just spawned next to Fangor, and I'm currently I'm currently attacking a level 12 tile.
Oh, that's good.
Because Rohan spawned as level 12 and level 13.
That's really good. Wow.
Yeah, and every tile is just finished around me, so I don't have any other option.
But you got lucky though, man. I'd say that's lucky. With an account your size by day 2, day 3, you're taking those 12s easy.
Well, it's Assassin account. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got lucky because everybody else is gonna be stuck on 10s and 11s for days. So
Is Queen Kelowna says Rain? Is that chick that be in our well? There's so many. Is that chick that's in our
in our Discord?
Well, one of our chats in our Discord. There's so many of them. I don't know. She I think I know what she's talking about. She got her hair or something on her picture or something.
Yeah, she said it's her. Yeah, she said it's her.
If I remember correctly, Rain, it's isn't Gollum girlfriend? If I remember correctly, I might be mistaken.
I thought Gollum he doesn't play no more. I don't know who's got his account.
No, Gollum is in Small.
But does he play?
I think so. I saw him. I mean, I think if it's either, I don't know if it's either someone piloting his account or it's him, but I think it's him.
Yes, Jax, that's her. Rain is single. Oh, she's single. Oh, well, I guess she's not the girlfriend of.
Rain is Luffy or whatever her name was. Okay.
Rain is Luffy or whatever her name was. Yumi. Yeah, I think it's Yumi. Somebody said that.
I think it's Yumi. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know Gollum is playing because I know someone that wants to buy his account.
Really?
Yeah.
How much is he selling it for?
I don't know, but every offer has been rejected. So
it's probably going to take 15,000 at least. Yeah. Maybe 10. I don't know.
It's is Thanatos, is Gollum's name in his account still Gollum, or has it been changed?
I think it's Gollum.
I'm surprised that he's not at the top of production then.
I need to find it.
Well, we got a player that's equal or stronger than that account here in our season, and you don't see his name anywhere. That's lonely.
Well, that's true.
So it's maybe he doesn't, depends on what he wants to do, what he's trying to do.
That is right. You're right though.
Yeah, like you'd have no idea Lonely was here at all.
Yeah,
Where is he?
Strong. He's here in our
he's
server.
He's here, but he
Chilling.
plays pretty chill. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like one of the strongest players in the game, if not the strongest. Maybe who knows? I know his account as a whole is probably top 3 strong power level. What he's got.
Definitely. Yeah.
He has his history blocked. I'm sending you screenshots.
Yeah, that's so stupid. I hate when people do that. I hate that. Why are you blocking your history? Like, what's the reasoning behind blocking your history? What is the only reason somebody does that is they take over an account. They don't want people to think that they didn't do it all along. That is the only reason you hide your history. What other reason do you have to do that? There's no other reason. You're hiding something. That's it. Stupid. Nobody should block their damn history. Like, what?
Right, where is the history? Where is the stuff that you're sending?
It's in DM.
Okay. Oh, Goblin is there. All right, cool.
Just got level 12. I mean, I got butchered, but I mean, it's worth.
What's level? You're taking level 12s on day 2? My God, bro.
Yeah, I just got it.
Holy
I
crap.
got butchered, but I mean, I got it.
I don't think I don't touch a level 12 till like 2 weeks in.
But that's the thing is that is very interesting because you don't have level 12s in the regular spawn areas.
You have it in the White Mountain spawn, the one that it's Gondor's. I know it's Rohan spawn that goes into Fangorn. If you go into Fangorn right now, and then in Angmar there are some stone tiles, level 12 and 13. So it's in the top of the Gap of Rohan. Yeah, it's in the top of the Gap of Rohan over there.
Yeah.
Where your mouse is. Bottom right.
Bottom right.
No,
right here.
Yeah, right down there.
Yeah,
right?
but in the starting spawn, left. If you look at the pass, right over there.
All in there.
Yeah, over there. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
If you click there and search for level 12 and 13, they're all there.
That's crazy.
There are.
Though.
Right.
But I was saying you are. But which side are you on? Are you on the Fangorn side or are you on the Gap of Rohan side?
No, I'm on the Gap of Rohan side. So if you scroll left from there, you'll see level 12 and 13. That's a starting area. Up there, it's at the border, literally at the border, north.
Okay, at the border north. Let's go to the border. Okay. So around this area here. Okay. Oh, there you go. There is a 13 right here.
Yep.
Wow, you guys, whoever spawns here is quite lucky because, man, on the east, there's nothing that's above 11. Not that I remember, at least.
No, there's none. I checked. Me and some other people checked every single piece of the map, and it's only in Angmar and in Rohan next to Fangorn.
That is very interesting. All right.
Yeah, Ettenmors. Yeah, like Vezi said, I found it somewhere. I don't remember right now.
That's pretty nice. Oh man, somebody's taking my time over here.
Yeah, I sent you the report on DM. It's kind of.
Yeah, I saw. That's nice, man. You're still using T2 units. Freak.
Yeah, that's crazy. Day 2. Wow.
It's gonna be such a huge boost for you, the resources from those. I mean, you can't gather. You're not gonna be able to gather anytime soon, but just that's gonna be a nice boost.
The funny thing is that I started a 5 points gathering of wood on level 11, like 20 minutes ago.
Oh, nice. Oh, never mind then. There you go. Freaking killing it then. Jeez. It's awesome. I mean, the biggest key here, anybody watching, if you guys ever struggle on your, if you struggle in your first 24 hours, the key here to have a good one is basically what you want to do is only use your resources for the chapters. That's one of the biggest things that's going to hold you back, is not being able to, go to the next chapter and get the extra 5 tiles or the little bit of resources you get. And if you lose too many troops taking tiles, so you can still do the single unit on damage dealers, because it only takes a minute for your commander to to refresh for the cooldown. So you can do the one unit. Basically, you want to have full command on your tank or your healer, whatever you're running at the front, and then running single units on your damage dealers. It's great for taking tiles early on. Basically, losing no troops, saving that resource. So what I do when I start my first 24 hours is I only make troops for the next hit or for the next 2-3 hits. So I save a lot of my resources for only when I need more troops. That way I can focus on, on the tiles and the chapters. Get a lot of stone too. Man, you need a lot of stone in the first few days. Now, the thing is, okay, if you're playing in a very competitive, like if your team is very active, very competitive on the first few days, it gets to a point where it kind of balances out, honestly. I think I was the first day or two, I was top 10 at least in production. Maybe top 5, top 3, something like that. And I was playing quite actively. But then, day 2, day 3, day 4, it started, until the passes. Essentially what happens is, until the pass is open, what happens a lot is people unless you're not playing at all, you're going to be quite behind. But if you're playing throughout the day, it's going to get to a point where everybody starts to equal out because of the limit to tiles, because you got to wait for the ring. And now it's kind of programmed. As long as you're keeping up with the natural flow of things, everybody kind of gets the next ring for the tiles at the same time. So just make sure you don't fall too behind, or else then everything will be taken. But
let's see your account, Thanatos. Share your screen. Let's look at what you got going on now.
Let me do something even better. So
I think I know.
I'll give Fellow the credentials. Transfer code.
Oh wow.
I mean, he's part of kids.
Oh, okay.
He's playing with Uber, so I guess.
Yeah.
Let me just generate the transfer code real quick.
That's a cool background, bro. I like that.
Yeah. Freaking AI did it for me.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah. Gonna get different iterations too. I got some cool ideas coming up.
Yeah, that idea of having all the strongest players like in a little video would be something else, I'll tell you. That'd be so cool.
That would be pretty cool. That's true. Not gonna lie.
There's so many strong players, so many. But you expect that this long down the road from the game released.
All right, so
let's have a look at this assassin account. Had some good fights over the years, me and assassin.
Here we go.
He was so shocked. And the one fight we had, I think it was like season 6 or something, and he had the best Dane on the server. He maybe still has one of the best Danes in the game, but Dane was killing everything, bro. Like everything. And he asked me to send my Witch King out to fight his Dane. And my Witch King beat his Dane, like just stomped him out. He was so shocked, bro. So shocked. Funny moment.
Yeah, Ghost King Assassin. Yeah, that's the one. So now, oh geez, sorry for this. Najay,
Playing
yes,
everything.
could make the fire animated. That was the reason why I didn't make a regular fire, is because I couldn't animate it. I was just using ChatGPT to generate an image. Next step will be to kind of animate stuff on it. Yeah, that's kind of what I want to do with it. So let's have a quick look. Oh, the other thing is for sure what AJ said, I forgot to say, build workshops. Workshops are a huge boost to your resources. Incredibly incredible.
If you're not using workshops, you're playing the game wrong.
Yeah. All right, so
they're 20,000 resources an hour. You do them right, and they're not. There's not a difficult thing to do at all.
Yep.
So you do.
So we got
20,000 resources an hour just for setting up your 6 workshops. Why would you not do this?
Yep.
See so many people not doing it. It makes no sense. Vessi, talk to Vessi. He'll tell you how important.
All right, so Thanso's got a Z12 Dane. So I'm assuming you. Let me see what you're running from the last report you sent. Look at that.
There's our Dane right there. What is it? Z12. Yeah, nice.
Freaking.
Let me see. Hold on. I didn't even get a chance to look at the damn
No,
thing.
I'll pull it back just a second. So
34 on level to day 2. What is this guy, man?
Yeah,
what is this?
That. That's nasty.
How do you get 34 day 2? How is this? This isn't day 2. There's no way. Come on now.
All right.
No way.
Took both of them out. So he's running the meta with the Gil, which I like. Z11 Gil.
His Gil would fuck my Witch King up back in the day.
Z12 Dane, 205. Look at that, using that defense and still having 205.
Let's see the thing. Stop there. I want to look at this. Okay, let's see. You got the command helm. All right, pretty normal, standard, best in slot. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
205 attack. All right. So I think he does it the right way with the command helmet, where so many still don't use the command helmets. They still go with the attack helmets.
So yeah, so many don't use, man. So many don't.
And it works. I'm not gonna say it doesn't work. It does work because you get some crazy damage outputs when you run all attack, but he always dies sometime in that fight, pretty much every time.
All right, got the Z3 Bjorn with the helm, with the command helm, 204 of attack. Ooh.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice survivability there.
Yeah. Got the double. Yeah, that's good.
And Z11 Gandalf the White, 237. You're going for the speed then.
Yep. Let's see the Sauron and the Saruman, and let's look at some of these other characters.
Yeah, Saruman is in development, but it's all the spending it's going there.
Yeah.
He's very close to R10.
Sauron, let's see what do we got. Okay, so you got a little bit of speed, a little bit of focus, kind of a balance. Sauron and Saruman is. Let's see what we got. I can't see because of the damn chat. Okay, yeah. Okay, all right, got it. We go 1640, 130. Okay. All right.
So you're running Lego on your second team. Interesting.
Yep.
Did you use
your
them
second
last
team is
season?
gonna be.
Huh?
Did you use them last season?
Yep. On my B team. Yep.
So that's your B team: Sauron, Gandalf the White.
No, my B team is Gil, Legolas, Saruman, Gandalf the Grey.
Okay.
So A teams: GDW, Sauron, Dane, and Bjorn.
Yep.
Got it. And pretty meta. Yeah, standard meta. Got it. All right, cool.
I'll just probably wait for Saruman to be R10, and I already have his unique unlocked. I just needed to get it to R10 in order
That'll happen then from sometime in the next few days because he's R9 already. So
yeah, I mean slowly. I mean I'm enjoying it. I just want to use Saruman and Beorn together.
yeah, it's a good combo. Definitely, that's why I'm using on on the A team.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Z5 Elron. Jeez.
You know, there's a guy running an all evil RP A team named Lucy the Demon from Fire, and it's very, very, very impressive, man. All evil commanders, bro. It's so impressive.
Yes. That's kind of
I love to see
crazy. It's giving the vibe that the meta evil with no white, like not running white council is wrecking the good
Well,
good
he's
focus
using
meta.
Undying as his tank with a maxed out Undying relic, and so many people have overlooked Undying in this role for so long. I mean, now it's starting to change, but it's so powerful. Undying as a tank with a maxed out relic is phenomenal. S tier, freaking underrated, undervalued, underlooked. Undying, so good, bro.
Thanatos, are you gonna run a third team?
No,
No, just
No.
okay too. All
Yeah,
right.
he's not running.
you haven't shown the best commander
This one right
on
here.
this account. No, there's one. Here it is. Fantastic.
Frodo and Sam, you're talking about?
Yep.
Yeah, of course. Of course,
I'm
Frodo and
having a
Sam.
crazy idea. I'm having a crazy idea to just bench Legolas and do a B team with Frodo and Sam and Gandalf the Grey and Dane and
Saruman.
who is it? Yeah, and Saruman.
It could work. It could really
I don't know.
work.
I don't know. Probably, I don't know. Gil might be better. I don't know, though. But then you're locked into elves, so I don't know. Try it.
Yeah, just to have fun. I mean, just
They
try
fixed-
new things.
Did they fix Frodo's relic yet, or still bugged?
Nope,
No.
it's still broken.
I love that. Shout out.
Question for you though, Thanatos. It only messes up his other evasion skill if this procs, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
All right. Cool.
Shout out to the devs. Appreciate you. Still love you like that.
Thanatos,
Yeah,
can you do me a
idea was
favor?
to-
If you run Frodo and Sam this season, can you just send me a couple of reports where kind of highlighting, or send me a couple of reports, and I can kind of do a quick video to highlight the issue? Because I'm not sure if maybe Vessi has reported this, but maybe this is an issue that they haven't really. I'm assuming you contacted support as well to talk about this, or no?
I think I've brought it up a lot of time ago, but then I didn't carry it out, to be
Okay.
honest.
Because maybe if we do a little video highlighting it, somebody in their team will see like, hey guys, can you just have a look at this?
But
So we'll see.
Vessi says in the chat, Undying Relic is hit or miss. Like if it lands on Bjorn. Well, I'll say this, Vessi. You probably have, but go fight Lucy and then tell me what you think of that team is. You're probably gonna lose that fight. But Turgon's here. Turgon, you jump in voice chat if you're here, man.
Jill Turgon.
Frodo and Isildur probably work well together, Thanatos. Run Woodsman on them, he says in the chat.
Yeah, I'll try to do something extravagant
Nice.
later.
Now,
on
something
in the
Vessi
season, I
said is
guess.
interesting. This is something I'm going to be testing later, is running Woodsman on Frodo and Sam. Because Woodsman and the evasion skill gets they stack on each other. So your percentage of evasion goes up to like 51%. So that's a fun little thing to test, would be to have Woodsman as your tank. Obviously, you're going to have to basically run then 3 ranged units. Might not be the funnest thing, but that could be a nice little thing to test.
Yeah,
So-
I could certainly work with that. I mean, we'll see how this season shapes up, but I wanted to try Isildur with the Rangers of the North, getting King of Men in. Frodo will have Gil gear, basically. So, I mean, it's all defensive gear. But I don't know. I will mix up stuff, basically. So
Ooh, Z11 Sekobi. Yeah. Like Vessi said, 51%. So got Negan with the R13. I wanted to see. Let me see Benju's commander. Z7 Shadow with a Z2 Gandalf the White and a Z7 Undying. All right.
I don't know, Turgon, but yeah, if you want to jump in, Ben.
We'll be here for another few more minutes, Turgon, so hop on, man. Hop on. Benju with the Z10 Sauron. And then Sokobi with the R14 Gimli. Kind of wanted to see. This name is familiar. Ren.
Yeah, it does look familiar. Yeah.
Y
Turgon, you-
Panda. Oh, Z4. Z4 alert. That's nasty.
Check first occupation 10-11. That's where you can see all real Krakens. Yes, that's true, but also I'm really low on level 10 and 11 tiles. But I was the first to get a level 12. I mean, because I had the chance, to be honest.
Turgon, you did a new video, right?
I did.
Yeah, I gotta check that out.
It's only 3 minutes long.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, what did you say in that video?
Yeah, that's Goblin.
Oh, that's cool. You can see the actual
I showed people-
report.
Yeah, you
I didn't know that. I did not know that.
You did.
You learn new things every day. That's Goblin.
Let's see Gollum now. All right. So what does he have? Oh, he can't use it. Slow down, bro. You go so fast when you do this. Dude, you're like 1 second and you're gone. 231 RZ10. Woo! All right, next.
The big boy.
Yeah. A little bit lacking in defense, but okay. Speed Gandalf. Why are we running Speed Gandalf? What's the point? Next. Dane Bjorn. Okay, Speedy Bjorn. All right, looks okay, I guess. Next. What's the next one? Sauron.
Yep.
This one.
12.
This is what I wanted to see. Okay, so he's running a little bit of focus. Yeah. All right, seems okay. Checks out.
Yep. All right, cool.
It's very interesting, Sauron. He's not running the R4 at all.
Nope. Not yet. Still early. We'll see. Maybe he changes it.
Yeah, he's in farming mode. That makes sense.
Let's look at Tom Bombadil. He got a good A team, meta team.
Let's see.
Yeah, why not running R5? The R4.
I don't know. I'm sure he'll change it.
Don't need it.
Don't
The
need
tile
it.
commanders already have crap stats. What's the point? You can get a little bit more damage out of him putting it in the R2 or whatever the other one is. The bottom R0.
Oh, this is. Wait a minute. What? This isn't the. He used to run the meta.
Take care,
What is this?
AJ.
Okay, he's got another Speedy Gandalf the White. Okay. Well, he usually runs Dane and Bjorn and Sauron and Saruman unless he's using Shadow now, huh? He's using Shadow and Undying. Okay, that's a pretty decent one there. 170. Got the right trait. Item traits. Oh, he switched out. Looks to be Sauron and Bjorn for Shadow and Undying. What's he doing here?
Tank
604.
Undying.
Yeah, he probably has the
Oh,
right.
he should have the relic on him. Yeah, I guess he just hit 30, so that could be the reason why he hasn't equipped it
Ooh,
yet.
Z10 Shadow. Ooh, that is nasty.
It's a
Jeez.
big
He's doing focus and attack. Okay. Interesting. All right.
That's
All right.
nasty. Whew.
Looks good.
We got Don Carnage in here.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at Rain. Let's see what
Okay.
Rain got. So Rain's got Z10 Sauron.
No one runs the R4. Interesting. I'm stupid that I run it.
Z3 Gandalf the White with
It's just for
a
farming.
yeah
There's no real right or wrong there.
Z6 Dane. And we go back to the Scalhelm crew, Z5 Scalhelm.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. All right. Taking an 11 at level 27 is pretty good.
Wait, can you go back to the Skullhelm for a second there?
Yeah.
It's kind of
Oh,
looks.
geez. I'm at
That's
the
a
wrong
sl-
spot. Give me a second.
Let me
looks
see.
It was a
Let's look-
slow one.
Let's look at Vina. I've never seen her commanders. We need to have her on the show too.
Yeah, only 38 speed
Yeah, that is
on
pretty
Skullhelm
slow.
with the bonus. I'm used to seeing Skullhelm with like minimally 60 speed.
Yeah.
Well,
So you-
it's level 27, bro.
Oh yeah, that's probably it. That's it. Good post.
Let me see Vina's. I want to see what she rolling out with. Okay, Undying. Okay.
All right. So Z1 Gandalf the White, Z4 Bjorn.
Yeah, I think she refuses to use Gil.
Really?
Yeah, that's all right.
She's
Gil-
like a Z4, Z6 Gil.
Undying is better than Gil.
And then a Z3 and R3 Undying.
Let's see it. Okay, what do we got? Oh,
Oh, Scorch! I bet she's got Scorching in there.
old school stuff. This seems like a new. She's trying something new here. Maybe, I don't know.
Bonus protection. Oh, Hysteria. Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
All right. Bring
But
with
if you also notice on Vena report, if you click back on the Vena report,
Yeah, I'll do it. Give me a second. See what this is the second account that's called Rain. All right. Oh, jeez.
yeah, big
Jeez.
ones.
Both are huge. All right, so let's go to Vena's back really quick.
Well, just
If you look real
remember,
quick
fellow.
at the fight, it only shows the report that captures the tile. So maybe it's not the definitive one.
What do you mean?
It's
So,
not
as
the
you can
current formation. It's the formation as it was when she.
Oh
captured
yeah,
the
of
tile.
course. Yep, of course.
Maybe it's her B team. You don't know. I mean, it's.
True.
I've seen a lot of people that maybe have not finished the battle and they sent the B team or the backup team in order to finish it, and
Mhm.
only the capturing army shows up.
That makes sense.
Ghosts. That our ghost. No.
Colin is a big boy in Panda.
Just real quick, going back to Rain Wizard, just a reminder that one of those two accounts is the old Fish Wizard account. So shout out
Yep.
to Fish Wizard, yo.
Yeah.
I think it's the first one, isn't it?
I belielieve so, yeah.
The
Look
one
in the
with,
his-
Second one is, I think the second one is Rainmaker's OG account.
yeah.
Look in the history.
Yeah.
They freaking got it fucking blocked. It is so annoying. I swear,
There it
bro.
Actually,
So
the
annoying.
top one is Rain's.
There we go.
That's
There.
Rainmaker. That's the OG Rainmaker.
Wow.
Nice.
Surprised that
I
the
was in
Fish
this-
Wizard one is below that one. That's kind of surprising.
Probably it's just a matter of which account they're playing, like more.
Yeah,
Like with
that is very surprising.
probably
though.
multi-boxing.
Yeah, this one is hidden.
It's hidden.
Yeah, the information. Yeah.
Oh
We know the other one is the Yumi's Rain Discord Rain Wizard. There you go. You say Colin is a big one? Let's have a look at Colin. Where is Colin?
Shout out to my friend Colin. It's down there. No, it's down. It's down.
Right here.
That should be a really nice server.
Yeah.
It looks
maybe.
really interesting. Home mine with small Piro and Panda. Who else is on that server? Is that it? Just the 6 of them?
It's Home, Panda, Small, Puro, Kibe. I think fellow can just pull that up. I guess. I don't remember. It's
Yeah,
3
so-
a.m. here, guys. I'm just tired.
Panda, Home, Small, Mine, Pendragon, Puro, Solo, Kibe, Bane, Taco, and Burritos. That's it.
Yeah, it looks like a nice server.
It does.
Yeah.
Looks pretty nice. And looking, even at the guys at, at position 10, 11, they're halfway in power to the number 1. Coming that these guys will also, be able to will be doing something. You got Kofa in here.
Yeah, there are 14 interesting teams.
So it could be a very interesting server for sure. Oh, Kalesi's here. I know that name. Give me a second here. I know this name right here.
Oh no.
Huh.
It's in Puro. I guess it's in Puro.
That the same one? Khaleesi from Aces?
History
No.
blocked.
No, it's not Khaleesi from Aces.
Okay, yeah. I'm not interested in seeing that.
Okay, so it's not the one that I know. All right, well, guys, that is gonna let's wrap up. I gotta get gotta get to bed. It's almost 2 a.m. for me here.
When are we doing the tier list?
We can do it this next Friday.
All right, let everybody know.
Gives us a week to prepare.
I'm gonna let everybody know because I'm not telling people no more.
No worries.
Yeah.
All right.
You have to do.
Sweet. Sounds good.
Thank you, Turgon,
All
for
right.
hopping up, even if it's, I know you're taking care of your kids, so appreciate it.
Don't be
Oh, yeah, man. Thanks for having me on, buddy. It's always a pleasure.
Of course.
all you
Thanks for doing
players.
what you do.
All you players out there, don't be like yous. Don't get wrecked.
Yeah. Chris, final message. If you haven't yet, don't forget to like and subscribe. So stay in tune with the next live streams and videos going to be coming up. Don't forget to join Gore's Discord if you're a new player or if you haven't joined there. I announced that, Vessi announced that recently. We're going to be working close together to bring out a lot of content that's both in the server already and things you're going to be working on into video format and also into text format into the Gore's Discord. So don't forget to join that server. All right, guys. Shout out here to Nikita, League Plays, Vessi, Neji probably just left. Any message for low spenders of roleplay, Frisky? Yes. If you're not gonna spend a whole lot on the game, make sure to use, the pretty standard, pretty non-changing meta, and join both Gore's Discord and my Discord server where we can discuss things like this. I won't go into that right now because we most likely will stay here for a little bit of time. But there are probably, about 10 commanders that you cannot go wrong with, that you can just use and have fun and be able to help your team even if you are a low spender. I'm going to try to save some reports from our current season, having big accounts, really big accounts, hitting middle spenders and even lower spenders. And you're going to be able to see that they can still do a lot of stuff even if you're hitting bigger players. So yes. If you're not Frisky, if you're not part of the Gore's Discord, make sure to join there and ask. There's always a lot of people willing to help, okay? And there's more to it than just choosing the right commanders. Using the right troops, making sure you're counterbalancing the difference there also helps. All right, everybody, take care. Have a great Saturday evening or Sunday morning, depending where you are, and we'll see you in the next one. Any final words, Jax?
I said them.
All right, cool. Take care, everybody. See you in the next one.